This is the Grow Your Clinic podcast from Clinic Mastery. We help progressive health professionals to lead inspired teams, transform client experiences, and build clinics for good. Now, it's time to grow your clinic.
Well, welcome back to the Grow Your Clinic podcast. My name is Jack O'Brien, your host. Slightly different episode for you today. Wherever you might be listening to this, I know that there are many people that listen to this podcast as they go for a walk. And so if that's you, I want you to let me know. If you could write us a review wherever you're listening to this as you walk, whether it's iTunes, Spotify, Stitcher, Google, wherever you're listening. I'd love it if you could write us a review or send me an email, jack@clinicmastery.com, and let me know if you listen to this podcast while you're walking. Even better, if you want to be a high achiever and really make me happy, head over to our Facebook group, the Grow Your Clinic Facebook group, and just shoot me a note. Tag me, Jack O'Brien, and let me know that you listen to the Grow Your Clinic podcast while you walk. Might be outdoors, might be at the gym. Now, this episode is a little bit different. As you can probably hear, the audio is slightly different, and that's because I'm outside currently going for a walk myself. And I want to touch on evening rituals. See, the 7 degrees of clinic mastery are so vital. The 7 degrees to growing your clinic. There's 7 different elements that you need to achieve mastery in or work towards the lifelong pursuit of mastery in order to grow your clinic. And the first one of those is personal mastery. See, what happens in the internal domain, in the personal domain, dictates what happens in your external domain. Your clinic will only ever grow to the capacity that you're able to lead it. And so personal mastery is the foundation. And so often we talk about morning rituals when it comes to personal mastery. And I'm the first one. I love morning rituals. I have a really dialed in morning. I feel like I'm well on the way. Am I perfect? Absolutely not. I don't think anyone is perfect. But we're all on this journey, and I'm a huge advocate for morning rituals. But recently, evening rituals have been present or front of mind for me. And I record this podcast as I'm out and about, partaking in my recent addition to my evening ritual. And it involves a couple of things. It involves seeing the sunset. I'm currently here on the Gold Coast, up here for a personal development and planning retreat with some of the Clinic Mastery team legends. And I'm out here watching the sunset by the beach on the Gold Coast. And I do this whether I'm at home or away. I get out and see the sunset. I try and get some fresh air, and I try and get my shoes off, or my thongs, probably Archie's. Subtle plug there. Go back a couple episodes ago and listen to the Archie's episode with Dan Jones. And get my shoes off, and it might be feel the sand, feel the grass, maybe just the dirt, maybe even just the concrete. But there's something about having your shoes off and being barefoot that is really therapeutic. And so I'm finding that as I learn to master myself, as the degree of personal mastery grows stronger for me, that I don't do great work. I don't do my best work after dinner, after dark. I'm an early to bed, early to rise kind of character. And so how I land the plane of the day, how I finalize and wrap up the day really matters and really makes a difference. And so you can probably hear the birds in the background, and I'm finding that closing the day out with a bit of reflection, a bit of mindfulness, breathing, seeing the sunset, getting some fresh air, and getting my feet in contact with the ground is making all the difference to my sleep quality, to my ability to think at a higher level, to be able to see the real issue as I lead my team and navigate some of the challenges of day-to-day clinic owner life. Evening rituals really matter. And I want to know, what is it for you? Perhaps it's maybe you have a simple glass of wine, hopefully not a whole bottle in one sitting every single night. Maybe it's the cup of tea and the bickies or the chocolates after dinner. Maybe it's the chaos of happy hour of the bed and bath and dinner routine of kids. I know that I often pick my little ones up from daycare, and that habit and that routine is, some may see it as a stress, but I actually find it as a really important part of my day to focus on the kids. Maybe that's your case. Maybe it's tidying the house so that you can go to sleep in a peaceful home. Maybe it's go to the gym, partake in sports. Maybe you get your best work done in the evenings. I'm interested to know what it is for you. So I wanted this short, sharp episode to pique your interest, to bring forth the degree of personal mastery when it comes to the 7 degrees of growing your clinic. And I want to hear from you. If you listen to this out on a walk, please let me know. I would love to hear from you. And if you could leave us a review and rating in iTunes, that would be super useful. It's been a really fun episode. I've enjoyed the change of pace a little bit here. And I look forward to bringing you another episode really soon, a few more solos, a few more co-hosts, and a few more guests. So this is me signing out, Jack O'Brien, your host at the Grow Your Clinic podcast from Clinic Mastery. Looking forward to bringing you another episode again really soon. Bye for now.
Thanks for tuning in to the Grow Your Clinic podcast. To find out more about past episodes or how we can help you, head to www.clinicmastery.com/podcast, and please remember to rate and review us on your podcast player of choice. See you on the next episode.